Hi lovelies! So today I'm going to be decorating my console table. We just had some construction done and I'm going to take advantage of the space being completely cleared out to build a vignette. This is in our mudroom area, so it does get a lot of use, and the pieces that I put in here need to be practical as well as beautiful. So it's a bit of a challenge, but I'm up for it and excited. So let's get started. So the one thing I know I'm going to do is hang certain things on this wall, and I already have the hooks in place. They've been measured, they've been centered to this area, and it's going to be a mirror and then two pieces of art that I found on auction. So my husband came and helped me put up the mirror because it's fragile and an heirloom and I don't want to drop it, and it's really heavy. So that's up now. And before I hang these, I just wanted to tell you about them. What I did is add a ribbon to the back so that I can hang them and give them a little just extra flourish and help the green pop in the space, because this console area is attached to our great room, which is our dining room and our kitchen, and we have a lot of green and pink in the space, and I thought that the ribbon would just give it a little extra zhuzh. So what I've done is attached with a staple gun a ribbon across the back and created a bow, just a very simple bow. I don't like fussy bows, it's just personal taste. If you like a fussy, intricate bow, by all means use one, but I prefer more of a loose kind of floppy casual bow. So that's what I have here, and I'm going to hang these up. Then we will be done with the wall part of this space. Let me tell you, living in a log house, trying to get things centered and level is not an easy task. We have, because the logs extrude and they knock the art out, and that knocks everything off kilter. So it's definitely complicated and a labor of love to get things on the walls looking like they're meant to be there and symmetrical and nice and level. So we've done this part, and I know the next thing I want to do is bring in some lamps. So let me go do that. Okay, so I have these lamps, and we just need to take a minute to talk about these lamps because, oh my God. So I found these at Goodwill, and they are mid-century Hollywood Regency, incredible faux bamboo porcelain lamps, and they are just so beyond. I'm completely in love with them, and I think they just add a little bit of magic and whimsy to this space. So I'm really excited to be able to incorporate these here. I did get custom shades to work with these, and there are all kinds of charts that you can find about how to get the right width and height for the shape of your lamp. So I did that, and then just added these little ribbons to give it just that little extra something, and again to tie in the green that's in the rest of this room. And it's the same beautiful velvet ribbon that I have on the frame, so everything kind of ties in together and it begins to create a layered story. So I'm going to get these plugged in and we will go from there. I did want to take a second to talk about this console. So I saw something similar that was about $5,000, and I was not about to spend that kind of money on a console. But I did want an English countryside kind of piece, and that was what really got me excited about the one I saw online. So what I did was contact a local carpenter and have one made, and I believe that I had this custom made to fit our space with the exact specs that I wanted for about $500. So I highly recommend this. If you see something that inspires you, that you think would be really perfect for your house, but either the measurements don't work or you aren't about to spend the kind of money that they're asking, Reach out to your local community. You might be surprised by the carpenters in your area or just the general craftsmen people in your area, what they would charge versus buying something pre-made. And I just think it's a fabulous piece and it's incredibly functional for us. So I have all of our dog supplies in here. The center compartment is used for shoe storage, and then the other side is hats, gloves, winter gear. So it is used all the time. Not only is it beautiful, but it's incredibly practical for a mudroom space. So I love this piece and it's time to start layering. Okay, so I have this really adorable Jonathan Adler King Charles statue. A dear friend gave this to me. I have Tibetan Spaniels, which look a lot like the King Charles, and this little guy really speaks to my Tibbs, and I just think he's so much fun. I love the little modern twist with him, and I think that this piece and the mid-century Hollywood Regency lamps, they just go hand in hand. So we're gonna put him here. Then I have this piece, which is an absolute must for us. This is our dog treat container, and after we walk the dogs, they get treats, so we need to have this by the door, and I think this is just an adorable piece. I love the green and the white in it, and I think it complements our color scheme really well. So I'm going to add this piece here, but we definitely need something in the middle. So I'm thinking I have this beautiful green and pink poinsettia that's going to work, and I know it's not Christmas time anymore and maybe it's weird to use a poinsettia, but I just think a pink poinsettia is so beautiful and shouldn't be thrown out just because it's not seasonally correct. So I'm gonna try that in the middle and we'll see what we think. So I have this poinsettia set inside a mid-century silver-plated ice bucket, and I just think it's so adorable and an unexpected twist on a way to pot a plant, and I just really like the way that this all comes together. Part of me is wondering if I should add any more layers in here, maybe a couple books. So I'm gonna play with that and we'll see if it feels better sort of on the sparse side or if we think it needs a little more layering. Okay, so I have a couple of green books here, and not only are they green books, but they are also books that have meaning to us. These were my husband's mother's, and they're both about Louisiana, and I just thought maybe it would be nice to bring a little bit of his history into our welcoming space. So let's see if these work or if they feel too complicated. So I'm thinking I like this because it balances the height of the Jonathan Adler piece with the treat container, and I'm thinking maybe this is the way to go. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please comment on whether you prefer with or without the books, or if you change anything in this space. Thank you so much for watching and decorating with me. Please like, subscribe, follow us. We can't wait to see you next time.